Let's create two pipe joint and connect together. In assembly file, we select our plane and sketch the geometry. Circle of 300 mm, close the sketch, and extrude. I want to extrude 500 mm. Then I'm taking the middle plane inside the object. Project the geometry, sketch a construction line, and a circle in the middle of the object. It would be the same diameter, 300 mm. Now I want to extrude for 200 mm again, and want to change the appearances with the steel polished. With the shell command, I want to make empty with a 10 mm thickness. And now I want to make the flange on the top. I'll select the plane, sketch the geometry, 300 mm, and extrude 20 mm. I repeat the same process on the right and left hand side. Project the geometry, circle, 300 mm, and extrude 20 mm. Also on the right hand side. Take the plane, sketch the geometry, circle at 300 mm, and extrude 20 mm. Now I want to make holes along the flange, and I used the circular pattern. I create the construction circle where I can put my holes. The first one, 20 mm, and with the circular pattern along this axis, I would make 16 circles. Cut all of them one by one, and I'm creating the holes. I'm doing the same process on the left hand side, but slightly different. Make the geometry, circle, 240 mm, the holes. But now I want to make the circular pattern for all the features, not only on the geometry. I'll select the features and I make all of them. In here I don't need to sketch any geometry because I project the geometry that I have behind. On this plane I'm getting the same geometry of the other side. And I cut the material one by one. Now it's complete, and I want to make another one just with the copy and paste and join together. With constraint, I take same axis, and then it's possible to move only right and left or rotate. Now with the flash constraint, I put in the same height. And the last constraint, fix together. Okay, into the material library of the inventor, I'm taking nuts and bolts with the hexagon head. I'm choosing this kind of bolt and choosing the size. 65mm length, and affix inside the holes with the proper constraint. OK. And I repeat the process for all of them. And I'm also getting the nuts into the library. I'm choosing the right one with the proper dimension and affix into the bolt. OK. Flash it with this. And I will do for each of those. And once it finishes, I will have everything full. This is the final result. I hope you enjoyed this video.